While I was sleeping, I was having a dream that I was sitting there standing by the toilet peeing, which I obviously was not standing there by the toilet peeing, but I was still peeing, and I think you guys know where I'm going with this. How's it going, everyone, and welcome back to another video. Today's video, I'm going to be unboxing, and I guess this is going to be the first day of me using the nighttime mouth tape, which is essentially tape that goes over your mouth when you sleep. So basically that enables you just to breathe through your nose strictly when you sleep at night, because that's really where you're supposed to be breathing. You're not supposed to be breathing through your mouth because your nose has like filters and things like that help you absorb more oxygen. There's actually a Joe Rogan podcast, I forget the guy's name, but he talks a lot about breathing and the importance of nasal breathing in terms of your health. Long-term health and well-being, things like that. I'll go ahead and link that actually down in the description. But for today, I'm just going to be unboxing this, and then I guess I'll fast forward 30 days, and we'll see how they affected me, and I'll give you guys a review on these. All right, so here's the package. As you can see, I got it from Amazon. I believe, I can just tear it open like this, and it's actually a rather small box. It's Somnifix, that is the brand. There's 28 mouth strips, so I guess I will not be doing this technically for a full month. It'll be 28 days. There is the back side of the box. The front of the box, you care to see the sides. Bada bing, bada boom. That's what you look like. That's kind of creepy. Looks like they got like wax over their mouth or something. So pretty long, looks like a really long receipt or something. I'm not gonna open it up though, like I said, because I'm gonna wait until nighttime when I actually use them. But yeah, I'm gonna try these out. Today will be the first day, and I will fast forward 28 days, and we'll see how they affected me. Alrighty, and we are back. Today is the final day, or yesterday was the final night of me wearing the Somnifix mouth tape or the mouth strips, whatever you want to call them. Pretty much like I said, as I mentioned in the first leg of this video, the whole reason I even got into this, the whole reason I tried these and found out about this, the importance of nasal breathing at night, and breath work and all that stuff, was from the Joe Rogan podcast number 1506 with James Nestor, who James Nestor is pretty much a researcher, journalist, who's covered a lot of different magazines. He's, I believe he's even written his own book, where he pretty much just talked about his research and findings with breath work, the importance of breath work, the importance of proper breath work, nasal breathing, all that jazz. He basically breaks down this stuff way better than I can even begin to break down. There's so much information in that podcast, so if this is something that's like interesting to you guys are interested from this video, I would definitely recommend going and check out that video, because like I said, there's so much more that I can't even begin to offer you. What I can offer you though is my own experiences, what I experienced, and my opinions on this, and there's a lot to talk about. But before we even get into my experiences, what I have to talk about, I want to go over to my computer so I can show you basically some benefits, what they say online you should be experiencing, why you should be wearing these, and all that good jazz. So let's go over to my computer and check out what the internet says. Alright, so I have a little blog or article pulled up from Valdemar Veltz, I believe I'm saying that right, who is a dental doctor. Pretty much I just have a little excerpt right here that he talks about the mouth tape and why you should be doing it and all that jazz. When breathing through the nose, it acts as a filter that warms air, creates nitric oxide, which helps with blood oxygen levels, which is also good for cognitive function in your brain. Your brain needs nitric oxide. When breathing through your mouth, none of those occur because you're obviously not getting the filter and the same benefits with breathing through your nose. The tonsils are in constant defense, as are the lungs, which leads to chronic tonsillitis, asthma, allergies. Mouth breathing also disrupts the balance of your oral microbiome and can honestly make you more prone to tooth decay. I don't know why I said honestly. Your mouth is not supposed to have a bunch of air just going through there because it's unfiltered. It's not good for your mouth, and over time you spend pretty much a third of your life asleep. So if you're spending a third of your life breathing in bad stuff and pretty much decaying your teeth and messing up the pH levels and everything in your mouth, it's going to leave your body out of whack, which could lead to oral diseases and all that other stuff. Pretty much from my experiences, what I experienced the very first night, like right away, I noticed like as soon as I warmed, because normally when I lay down and when I lay down to go to sleep, it'll take me probably like a good hour and a half to, like, once I actually start laying down with the intention of falling asleep, it'll probably take me like an hour and a half to actually fall asleep. But while wearing these, I noticed that I was dozing off a lot faster. I'm talking like literally 15 to 20 minutes. And I think the reason why, and again, this is like my bro science explanation as to why I think this is because, like, if you ever done any meditation or tried any sort of meditation, a lot of meditation focuses around your breath work and nasal breathing specifically, because it just calms you down, it levels everything out, and just kind of cools you down. And I think the biggest thing too, when I lay down, my mind's constantly going, but when I had my mouth taped up, it just forced me to breathe through my nose, which naturally would calm me down, and I was focusing on it, and then just over time it just calms you down enough, and like I said, 15-20 minutes later I would catch myself just dozing dozing off, waking back up, dozing off, waking back up, and eventually, I mean, I was asleep. I don't remember falling asleep because I was asleep, but I fell asleep a lot faster than what I normally did, which is really weird. And also another thing, I slept super well that night, like really well, almost to a fault, because I would say probably more than halfway through the night, while I was sleeping, you know, I was having a dream that I was sitting there standing by the toilet peeing, which I obviously was not standing there by the toilet peeing, but I was still peeing. I think you guys know where I'm going with this. I pretty much almost peed the bed because I was sleeping so well. I didn't wake up actually in the middle of the night to go to the bathroom, but I just started peeing, and the thought of me and the feeling of me actually peeing was what woke me up. So I almost, like I said, I pretty much slept too well. But this, fortunately though, this actually only lasted probably like 2 or 3 days. I'd say probably after like the 3rd or 4th night it started to wear off, and I would wake up again and start going to the bathroom in the middle of the night. But it literally, I slept so well that I literally started to pee the bed, which tells you how much these actually work, or at least how much they actually work for me. This only lasted probably like 2 or 3 days, probably not even a week. I also noticed the very next morning upon waking, I actually woke up slightly earlier than normal. Not like anything crazy. I'd probably say like maybe an hour and a half earlier. I also noticed too when I woke up that my nose, like my airways, were exceptionally, like extremely clear. Like I could feel like I could breathe more, I could take more air, and just felt like everything was a lot smoother. It didn't feel like there was a lot of blockage or anything like that. Another thing that I noticed pretty much over time, not necessarily right away, but pretty much over time, I would just catch myself nasal breathing a lot more often. Like I would just be sitting there breathing through my nose, because I was one of those people that would breathe through my mouth constantly. Even just like I even experimented some nights. I would lay down, not even wear mouth tape some nights, and just see if I would actually nasal breathe, and I would just nasal breathing without even thinking about it. Like I would just start laying down and then realize I'm nasal breathing, which I guess would make sense though, because if you really think about this, if you sleep 8 hours a day, you're sleeping every day, so 8 times 7, you're getting pretty much 56 hours of nasal breathing practice a week. Which is definitely a lot, and if you do that for, like I said, 28 days, that's plenty of practice, and you'll literally start catching yourself nasal breathing just normally, naturally, because that's just what you do for 8 hours a day constantly while you're wearing that mouth tape. And I also noticed, like when I was at jiu-jitsu or working out, things like that, I would just start nasal breathing a lot more, which I also tried to focus on that after listening to the podcast, because I understood that you get more oxygen in, you can do more, have better endurance breathing through your nose. But I would just catch myself doing it a lot more often, just because, like I said, I feel like your body just gets used to it because you're doing it pretty much 56 hours a week subconsciously, so it just becomes a subconscious thing. Another thing too that they mentioned online, I don't know if I snore at night because, like I said, I'm asleep, so I don't know. I've never had anyone tell me I snore, but I've also read that people online wear these to prevent snoring, and it helps stop snoring because snoring comes from when you breathe through your mouth. So maybe if you have a sleeping problem, or you know someone that has a sleeping problem, you sleep with someone that has a snoring issue or whatever, maybe this could be something that they could try to stop snoring. I don't know, because I did hear some people say it didn't work for them, and I heard other people say it works perfectly. So I think it's just an experience thing. I think it depends on the person. I would recommend wearing these though if you just want to try these for better sleep in general. I even talked to other people as well. My brother-in-law, he even bought these, the exact same ones, tried them. He said the same exact thing that I did. He said he slept very well. He fell asleep a lot faster, slept like a baby. So I know at least I'm not the only one that has tried these and thinks that they work. Like I said, there is a plethora of information. If you guys want more information, in the James Nestor podcast number 1506 on Joe Rogan. It's crazy, like I said, the impact they have. I literally almost peed the bed because I slept that well. If you guys have tried these though, let me know in the comment section below what you guys think, if you guys want to try them. If you guys have any ideas for video suggestions you guys want me to do, let me know in the comment section below, because I'm trying to narrow down my videos that I do. You guys know I make a wide array of things, from videos of predictions for fights, talk about fighters, to product reviews, things like that, to even reaction videos like I did last week for the Jiu-Jitsu movie. Do you guys have any ideas of things you want me to do, or certain content you guys like me making? Let me know in the comment section below. If you guys did enjoy this video, please be sure to drop a like, share this video if you found it interesting and enjoyable, send it to someone else that would enjoy this video, comment, subscribe, and until next time, I will catch you guys later.